Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for October 26th. Currently looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair pulled significantly back, but did end up closing higher for this particular session. We are looking for this pair to possibly move as high as 92.50 and hit resistance there, possibly moving as low as 91.70 and hitting support there. Now, let's switch to the Euro-USD pair. This particular pair tanked during today's session, moved much lower, did not break previous support as far as the past several bars support. It did break a little more recent support. Nonetheless, it did close down for this session. We are looking for it to continue moving sideways with a bias that is sideways. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 1.5136. Possibly as low as 147.77. Look for some resistance around 149.41 and look for some support around 148.25. Okay, now let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This particular pair closed up for this last session. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 164.87, possibly as low as 161.48. Look for some resistance around 164.15. and look for some support around 162.33. Now the US Swiss, this pair moved higher during this last session. Biased is to this is sideways and it is moving sideways. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 1.0260, possibly as low as 0.9991. Look for some resistance around 10200. and look for some support around 10127. Well, that about does it for the charts. Now, we are looking at the U.S. releasing their consumer confidence report at 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. The consensus on that is that it has moved from 53.1 to 53.5, which would be good news for the U.S. dollar. Now, we also have the Eurozone releasing the German CPI for October. Consensus on that is things have moved from negative 0.3% up to a flat 0.0%, which would be definitely good news for the euro. Now, we also have the Australians releasing their CPI report for the third quarter. That's going to be done at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that things have dropped from 1.5% to 1.2%. And the New Zealand dollar is releasing their business confidence for October. No real consensus. The previous was 49.1, and that's going to be released at 10 as well. So until next time, that pretty much wraps that up. Let's take a look. The pound trade that we were looking for yesterday came down within 20 pips of it and didn't hit it. I'm still looking for this trade. If you recall from yesterday, let me put our lines here. Looking for this trade to hit. It's 100 pips worth of movement that we're looking for, basically to fill these windows of opportunity to go between it. Still looking for a short here and looking for an exit right here. So definitely keep an eye on this one. If you want to go to break even, this would be a good spot to do it, roughly 40 pips into the move. We do have some previous support at this area, so definitely keep an eye on that level, but we should get the full movement between these two. I'm surprised it didn't happen this past session, and we're going to look for it to happen during this next one. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.